For over 5 years. I met Dave as a member when I was attending Steel Creek Toastmasters in the morning at 7 a.m. Yes, 7 a.m. in the morning, bright and early, bushy tail, and we had fun. We rocked it on. He's going to be giving a non-manual speech today, and the name of the speech is Joey and His Wagon. Please help me welcome David Young.
Joey was 13 years old, and he had a mission. Joey lived in a neighborhood that was suffering hard times. Most of the people in his neighborhood had lost their jobs, and they had given up hope. And their homes became in disarray. Worse yet, their whole neighborhood began to collect garbage. Trash, papers, cans, and it began to swallow the vitality of the community. Joey's message was simple. He was going to clean the neighborhood. So he contacted the garbage company, who refused to pick up because of all of the debris, and he negotiated with them. And they came to an agreement they would come in one designated area so the trucks could get through. Joey said, fine. And that first Saturday morning, Joey awoke before the sun rose. He grabbed a bite to eat and grabbed his red wagon. A red wagon that his parents gave to him when he was 5 years old. And he thought, this will do just fine. And Joey began his work. And as he walked through the neighborhood, pulling his red wagon, picking up debris, cans, garbage, everything was fine. But as the sun began to shine, the neighborhood began to awaken. And Joey found some things out. First, Joey was met with jeers and sneers from people. And then it came to comments like, what are you doing? Who gives you the right? Then it was downright intimidation. Boy, people that come into my neighborhood, my lawn, get shot. You better think about twice what you're doing. But Joey was diligent. He was sedulous, and he kept on working. And as the sun set, Joey thought, people must not like change, even if it's good for them. You see, as humans, sometimes we like to hold on to the garbage. We like to hold on to the trash in our life because it gives us comfort. So Joey rose the next morning. Again, before sunrise, grabbed a little bite to eat and grabbed his red wagon. And he headed out again. He confronted the same stares, sneers and jeers, and intimidations, but Joey completed the work that Sunday evening, right before the sun set. And Joey went home with a smile on his face. That Monday morning, the garbage company came, picked up the trash, and Joey was happy. But amazingly, the next week, the whole neighborhood, again, was filled with garbage, trash, cans, you name it, it was there. Joey was amazed. Then he thought, people don't like change. Moreover, that you can't do change for people. People have to take personal responsibility for anything to happen. So Joey worked that weekend, sun up to sundown, Saturday and Sunday, cleaned up the neighborhood with less confrontation. People did not say a word, but Joey worked and cleaned up. Again, the garbage company came, and Joey felt happy. But you guessed it. The next week, the community was filled with garbage again. Joey was just taken back. What is going on? So he continued on. No resistance this time, but a few people now came out to help him. Just a few. And he was able to complete the whole neighborhood in one day. And as the sun set that evening, Joey realized that change, even though people know it's good for them, even though people have to take responsibility, he realized that people have to believe in that change. The community gathered less trash. More people came out, and the neighborhood began to change. Joey was happy. The people began to be happy. Only the few that helped out. See, this could be a great story about change. We could end this story right here, but it doesn't end. You see, Joey found out that he had a rare form of cancer. And he was going to fight. And he continued each weekend to work with the few to keep the neighborhood clean. And more people came in. But unfortunately, Joey lost his fight and died that late fall. And as his family gathered around his grave to say their final goodbyes, the first person from the neighborhood arrived, pulling a single red wagon. Then 2 more people arrived, pulling their red wagons. Then 5, 10, 20, 50 people arriving, surrounding Joey's grave, all pulling red wagons. Until all you saw was a sea of red wagons. And the people understood now. They finally got what change is all about. See, for all of us to change, we have to dump the garbage out of our wagon. The negative beliefs, the hatreds, those things that we don't understand, those prejudices, all those things that weigh us down, the garbage in our life. And we need to dump it and have a clean wagon just like Joey's. A wagon full of hope, full of commitment, full of passion, full of joy, and yes, full of love. Some say, if you were to go down this neighborhood today, you would see manicured lawns and pristine homes. And as you head down to Red Wagon Lane, some even say you can see Joey in the distance picking up trash. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have wagons. The question is, what's in yours?